Hello, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. On today, I just wanted to come to you guys and say hello, and I want to say thanks to all my subscribers for tuning in. This video today is going to be a little bit different. I'm just trying to get kind of prepared for the holidays because, as we know, Christmas is coming. It's already December, and I'm trying to get ready. So I'm doing just vlogging and trying to let you guys know to make sure you're taking care of yourself. And if you are a caregiver, make sure that you're taking extra care of yourself because you know we have the holidays coming on us, and we're pretty busy because we've threw in the part about decorating and getting our homes ready. So as you can see, I've did most of the decorating of my home. I think the last thing I had to do was I did my bedroom and I did my bathroom. And Karen isn't with me today because she's out with the young lady that comes to get her. And so today is like a little day I can kick back and relax a little bit and just talk to you guys about life itself and how this year's been going for you. And this year has really been a kind of rough year for us. And then we have the new COVID stuff coming out, and it's making me a little bit nervous, but I'm, for all those that are vaccinated, great. And for those who don't want to get vaccinated, it's great too, because that's your decision what you would like to do. So I just wanted to come on and say, make sure you're doing your self-help and taking care of yourself. And I just wanted to say thanks to all my subscribers for tuning in to the channel. Thank you so much, and you're always in my prayers. And I wanted to talk about, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on Facebook lately about the fact that women are helping their, not children, I want to say adult children, with things. And also about, I've had some people to chime in about men and dating, because this is the time of year that a lot of people really don't want to be single, and they're making a lot of mistakes by getting in relationships too fast. So I just want to make you guys mindful to just be careful out there. It's a lot of things going on, and people, it's cold, and people want someone in their life right now. So, just make sure you're making positive decisions towards your life, and know that the decisions you're making are lifelong decisions, even though it may not seem like it when you're, getting into these relationships. Just be mindful of that. Be mindful of taking care of yourself, because a lot of times as mothers or fathers, or just in, in the daily things of doing what we do as parents and as friends and neighbors, a lot of times we might try to overdo it, but I want everyone to kind of slow down and take some time out for yourself. And for me, it's been a rough year. My mom, as I told you guys, she passed earlier in the year. And it's looking different. This holiday is looking a lot different, because I'm used to going over there and helping her with the tree and helping her decorate the home and things of that nature. But the most thing I wanted to say was, the most thing I remember about, my mother, I was thinking about everybody, how we're running through the hustle and bustle of getting things ready for the holidays, making sure that our children have what they need, making sure we're buying gifts and things of that nature. And I was just thinking about my mom and how her thing was, she would if she was here, she'd be preparing food and taking food to the homeless and things of that nature. But I thank God for her, and I thank God that I do have my two sisters, and we're really close. We're, getting through this together. And a lot of times I thought, some of the things my mom told me I thought she was hard, because my mom was kind of rough, but she was a strong Black woman. She kept our family together. She kept us together, and she taught us to have a prayer life. She taught us about the Lord. She took us to church. She didn't send us to church. She took us to church. And so, I just have to say, be mindful of the friends you have. Check up on them, call them, talk to them. If you have to go visit them or take them something, by all means, go ahead and take care of that part for them. And then also, when it comes to our children, make sure we're not just trying to, overdo the holidays by buying too much or anything like that. Remember, it's not just so much as the gift, it's the time that we have with our children that we're able to spend with them and family members. and loved ones. And like I said, I was on Facebook and I see a lot of people, talking about men and, putting men down a little bit. And what I want to say is, me as a mother of two men, we were two men, which my sons are 20 and 21. And it's rough for us too, because we're trying to raise them in a right way. And for me, with my sons, I'm trying to raise them to take care of their spouse, to be good to their spouse, because they saw their mother go through a lot of abuse. And I really don't want them to be like that. That's why, like I told you guys before, I put my sons in counseling. But on what I'm seeing, a lot of people are bashing the women for helping their sons. And I don't think anyone understands it more than I do, because I think that when people say you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, what you have to remember is when you have a son or a daughter, or just mainly a son that's younger, you really have to try to really have to try to teach them how to be, and have people mentor them and how to be the best male they can be for whoever they're bringing into their life. And for me, I'm still training my sons, talking to my sons, teaching them on how to be the best that you can be for someone, because I don't want them getting into relationships and they don't know how to treat a woman or what's right to do for a woman. So I've been seeing a lot of that, and I've had people chime in and say, well, you just need to let them be men, and oh, you're just being overprotective. A lot of times women aren't being overprotective. They're trying to train them to make sure that they pick out a person that's going to be best for them in their life. And everyone needs to, be able to pick out a person that's going to be right for them. Everyone they date isn't the one. You know what I mean? And everyone is going to have to end up finding their Boaz like that. Everyone needs to find the person that's for them. And it may not happen in your first marriage. It may not happen in your second marriage. Like I told you guys, I've been married twice. So, and I thank God for the spouse that I have now, because I'm in a better place than what I was. And yes, in my relationships before I went through a lot in the relationship. That's why I tell people what I went through, because I want to be a blessing to someone, to let them know it's okay. You're going to go through. And for me, I lost a lot, but I thank God that my latter day is better than my beginning. If you don't know me, then you don't know a person's circumstances, and then you don't know what a person has went through to get to where they are. For me, I was in 2 abusive relationships, and I was married to them, and I don't hide the fact that I was. But the thing of it is, I just don't want my children to make the same mistakes. I don't want them to think it's okay to hit a woman, beat a woman, or touch a woman in a wrong way, because it is not okay. And that's why I made sure they went to counseling. But the thing for me is that you just have to be careful out here in relationships when you're getting into relationships. A lot of people are getting into relationships just to say they have somebody. Some of them are getting in relationships for financial gain. Some people are getting into relationships because they like the way a person looks. They're not looking for what they need to be looking for that relationship, because you just need to check yourself before you start bringing different people into your children's lives. And I'm a firm believer in that, because I made a lot of mistakes in my life when I brought certain people into my children's lives. And abuse is abuse. And I don't want my sons or daughters to be in any type of relationship where they are being abused physically, mentally, emotionally, any type of way. And you just have to weigh out situations. And before you get too far into relationships, you have to watch those signs that are there. Because in relationship, there are signs that you will see if it's not going right. But that's the things I'm trying to still teach my sons about, and asking them to try to make the right decisions, because everyone isn't that one person for you. You know what I mean? But going back to that is, we need to still be mindful of training these young men on how to be better men for whoever they're with. And I don't choose anyone for my children, my boys. Whoever they date, whether white, black, blue, or green. It's what makes them happy. It's not about me. So that's why I wanted to come on today to talk a little bit about that. And then to also say, I'm also a hands-on mom when it comes to my daughters, because I do have a special needs daughter that lives with me and I am her caregiver. And I also have my granddaughter that is on the autism spectrum, and I'm also hands-on with her in helping my daughter navigate through the system to get the right type of help that she needs for her, and to make sure that she's being mainstreamed into the right type of classes. And sometimes it takes a lot for parents that have kids that are special needs to figure out where they need to be, and you have to be that advocate for that child or that adult. With me, I'm the advocate for my daughter. If I don't speak up, who will? So that's another thing. So I just wanted to come on and say thanks everyone for tuning into this channel, and thank you for listening to me. And if you have any questions about anything that I talk about, just let me know. And also, make sure you're keeping your joy this holiday. Make sure you're taking out time for yourself. Make sure you're taking a little time out of your day. And don't try to do so much. Just try to, as I'm trying to do for me, which that's why I can come on and say this, I'm trying to take each day little by little to figure out exactly how I'm going to navigate through all the things I have to navigate through. I am a mother. I have 3 of my adult children living with me, and I'm also I'm the cook in the house, I'm the cleaner, I'm the laundry person, and I do all the errands and take care of all the groceries. And it's a lot for us as being parents. And also, I'm a YouTuber now. So in order to keep ourselves sane, we got to make sure that we're taking some time out. And I try to get out like maybe twice a week and just walk, or either just do something special for myself. So make sure before you get way into the holiday, you don't get yourself overwhelmed. Make sure to keep your joy in everything that you're doing. And make sure you remember that there's someone else out there that's having a worse time than you. So you make sure you check in on your loved ones, check in on your friends, check in on your family members, and make sure everyone is doing okay. And just make sure you're doing your check-ins. And I just want to say, thank you everyone for tuning in. And if you have any questions, go ahead and leave me a comment and I will get right back with you. And I just want to say thank you, everyone. And don't forget to like, share the videos, and make sure you click that notification button so when I upload a video, you can go ahead and see the video. And thanks, everyone. And you guys have a blessed day. And make sure to pray for all your family members and friends. Keep them in your prayer. All right. Have a blessed one. Bye-bye.